We just got back from a trip to St. Mark's, Florida with my son, and there is nobody on the face of the earth that I would rather fish with than Ethan. You know, he's 19 years old. He's been my fishing partner since he was knee-high to a grasshopper, and there's nobody that I'd rather fish with than him. But let me tell you, when it comes to redfish, that boy is snake bit. I mean, if he was a box of crayons, it wouldn't even come with the color red. So we went down there trying to find him a decent redfish, and by golly, he catches the first fish of the trip, and it's a nice little red. You know, I mean, it's small, but to him, it's one of the largest ones that he had ever caught. So we were tickled pink with it. It happened so fast, didn't even have the camera set up and on. You know, come around the corner, bam! I hook up on another one, and it's just inside the slot. Well, the next morning we ended up going to oyster bar down there and stand on the end of it because there was a lot of bait. I mean, there was a ton of bait jumping around, so we knew there were some good fish. We did real good on the trout. We were hammering them pretty good. We could have limited out 2 times over if we wanted to. I mean, it was definitely a fun trip. It was, you know, every few casts you were into another good fish, and they were hitting hard. There was no questioning whether or not it was a hit. You know, it was just hammering it. And I mean, Ethan even caught one. He caught a 25-incher, so that was his best ever spec, and I mean, that was a good fish. So I was tickled pink with him. That's bigger than any trout I've ever caught. You know, I knew it was going to happen because I mean, I caught a little redfish pretty early on, and pretty little thing, didn't even have a spot on one side. I wanted to take a Sharpie out and draw one on for him, but I mean, it was a gorgeous little fish. Well, then he loads up on another fish, and I could tell by that bow and his rod this is a big fish. And it's running, it's cutting up, pulling drag.
That's a red.
And I told him, I said, I think it's a big red, bud. And about that time, that sucker hit the surface and thrashed, and all you could see was orange. I got the other cameras ready, came around the corner, had his boat going, my boat going, had one in my hand going. All 3 cameras videoed that jig coming out of that fish's mouth.
Yeah.
We were devastated. We were devastated. That was a heartbreak. You know, I mean, it was a mid-30s fish, probably 34, 35 inches long, which to you saltwater guys, that may not seem like much, but to us freshwater guys, man, that was a giant to us. And my heart was broken for him. But you know what? He made me proud. He didn't quit. He didn't sull up. He walked over to his boat, added a little bit more Procure to his Slayer baits, came back around the corner, started casting again. And that's what it's going to take for him to find that redemption of another redfish. It didn't come that trip, but we know where they're at, and we'll be back after them. And it won't be long, and I'll have that picture of him with a good red. Y'all stay tuned.